Here we go. All right, welcome to another week of Extreme Sports with your boy Big T, King C's, Marvelous Matt, LC. What up, fellas?
What's up?
All right. So, all right, mid-season NBA is here. I got to get something off my chest real quick, and I'm talking to Chauncey, and I'm talking to Matt.
I hope it's that Redskins, sir.
No, they ain't getting it off my chest real quick. Now, I got to get something off my chest. Do y'all remember a couple months ago when I said that if Baby Brown comes to the Lakers, he better change things around?
Oh, here we go.
And now we're looking at, hey, it's mid-season. We are 28 and 29. What has he done? He just come to just to put his face into a Lakers uniform. He's making us look bad. He's making us kind of look worse. What's going on? See, I want Caesar to answer this question. Caesar, what's going on? Right? They're gonna defend LeBron. So what's going on, Caesar?
I'm gonna try to help defend the guy myself.
Oh,
he ain't working with nothing, man.
Huh?
He ain't working with nothing.
He ain't working with nothing. He got the guy. They were decent last year.
No, they weren't even decent last year. What playoffs they made last year?
They didn't make the playoffs, but they was up and coming team.
Okay, they still an up and coming team. I mean, they thought maybe LeBron was just taken to another echelon, which to a certain degree he has, though. I mean, because it's been moments that y'all saying the Lakers, y'all talking about, man, Lakers gonna be tough. We're gonna be hard. We're gonna be hard to beat, and this and that. But now that y'all have to step back a little bit, everybody has a second guessing. You know how LeBron is. He's a second half of the season type of guy. Well, he usually plays all year round, but I can see him playing hard in the second half of the season and trying to at least get them a playoff spot. I think right now they're in the 8th or 9th spot.
No, they're in the 10th spot.
10th spot in Mountain. Well, they ain't too far from number 8. They might think they way into the playoff. But I mean, with what he got, man, you can't really. I really didn't expect him to do too much anyway. Not in the West Division. I already said that anyway. I mean, that's a whole lot different than what you got going on in the East. And that's just how it is. You got a whole lot of competition out there in the West, man.
All right, Matt. I'll let you have your say so.
Well, the problem is you're not a basketball player. We're gonna start with that. Shot fired.
Hold on. He came ready. Shots fired.
Okay. If you add LeBron to anything, it's better. Hands down. I don't care if you love the man or if you hate the man. I see so many irresponsible, crazy posts saying that LeBron kills teams and he hurts teams. That's crazy. All right, here's what's going on. First of all, he has this hamstring injury. An injury that you can't prove when it's hurting or when it's not, right?
Right.
Everybody's talking about LeBron takes the longest rest. I mean, he's been out. This is the longest he's ever been out. He's getting old. Father Time is undefeated. You're hearing all of this. What if the man just took a break? Okay. Now, you technically 2 spots outside of the playoffs. You can't tell me that this Lakers team is not better than the Cleveland team that he won the championship with.
Well, you missing Kyrie.
No. Well, take away Kyrie. Which team would you rather play for? Cleveland now or the Lakers now?
The Lakers now.
Okay. So, he going to do one or two things. He going to let this ride, and he going to roll off into the sunset this year and rest and save himself to go all in next year. Or he going to take that push to show his young Thundercats, look, this is what it takes to get here. And you're not making any noise by being the 8th seed, because the 8th seed got to play Golden State first. So you're not going to do anything by doing that. So I feel in my heart.
Hold on, wait a minute. So you don't think Houston has a chance to get the number 1 spot?
Well, Houston does have a chance. But the question, I'll say what now?
Do you think that the Lakers are fare better? I mean, if they did get that playoff spot, do you think they would fare better against? Well, of course they would. I guess against Houston than the Golden. Well, of course they would. I think that's I answer my own damn question, really.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. Either way, to be perfectly honest with you, either way they are in trouble. Houston or Golden State, because see, Houston can just outscore anybody. Golden State can outscore you, and they have a better defense.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, they're in trouble. They don't want to see neither one of them in the first round. Period. So what you got to do? So now what I'm expecting to see is now after this All-Star break, I'm expecting them to do a crazy push. Now, if LeBron and them keep playing like they are now, they can't say it, but they're tanking and they're letting the season go. But if he starts playing out of his mind, he want to show everybody he can still get there. But still getting there is being used against him. You know, everybody always said, well, Mike won every time. Woo. So, what if he just doesn't get there? Take time to condition his body even better and take time to see what Anthony Davis is going to do, because how many seasons has LeBron played?
18 and
16.
Okay, that's 16 regular season. By the time you add all the playoffs to it, it's probably about 18 seasons.
Yeah, again, 16.
You know, so it can go either way, man. But I really feel like his competitive edge is gonna make him turn it up after the All-Star game. And just because you start off one way don't mean you're gonna end up that way. That's my 10 cents.
I got one more. Go.
I mean, I don't know what else to say besides what the boys done said. What more do you want for LeBron, man? What more do you want, Tim? What do you want, Tim?
Look, I told y'all.
You know from the beginning that he's not going to win the championship this year. You knew that from the beginning.
I say that? But I told y'all,
he's going to do what he needs to do to get the boys to the playoffs. I think right now the biggest thing for the Lakers is to get to the playoffs. I don't think anybody expects the Lakers to win a playoff or to go to the championship, but they are expecting the Lakers to get to the playoffs. And I think the Lakers are going to do that after all this is said and done. They will be in the playoffs.
What seed?
So has LeBron ever had a season without being in the playoffs?
His first season.
Okay.
His rookie year.
Okay, after he made it to the playoffs the first time, he never missed the playoffs again.
I don't think he never missed the playoffs.
Okay.
It's looking like his first time for everything, huh?
Yeah, looking at it right now.
Tim, you say that, but you also, yes, right. But the Redskins can lose the first 5 games of the season, and you'll still say they're gonna make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ah man. Man.
Shots
And you know
fired.
that's a lie. And you know that's a
They
lie.
can't erase what we did, Chef.
But okay, this is what I told y'all at the beginning of the season. I said, and I will repeat, I ain't giving him no slack. And when he got to the Lakers, I said he could make that team better. As he made it better, no, he hasn't.
Yes,
The
he has.
communication.
The
I
team
Yes,
think
he
is
has,
better,
man.
they don't trust him. They don't. They play. I think they're playing worse than they did last year because they don't trust him. I seen them more competitive last year because
Tell it, Tim.
they was dependent on themselves and looking at
Don't
each
trust
other guy.
what?
Because look at they was young and they looked at their team more and being competitive around themselves. Now look at the trade talks that came in. And it really, yeah, they got to be more professional. I would agree with that. But when the trade talks came in and they felt like LeBron was a part of that conversation that was a push either or out, they didn't trust LeBron. They don't
Yeah, but you still
hard.
jumping.
Huh?
You jumping. You're talking about 2 different things.
I'm not jumping. I'm saying that this team was better last year.
No, they weren't.
I think they were.
I didn't. LeBron didn't.
All you gotta do is look at the record. All you gotta do is look at the record last year, halfway mark, and check the record halfway mark this year.
Right.
And you see which one of the better team.
But I think they came in better this year. And I got one more question. Do I got to say? And I'm gonna throw it. I am gonna throw it out there. Was the East too easy for LeBron last year? That the GOAT get in the West and can't compete against guys that are better than he is. It's
Tim, you must have had something. You must have had something to drink. You must have had something to drink or smoke.
For us to even answer that question, man.
I know it. I know because now you comparing one player against the elite teams. You're not saying 1-on-1. You're saying LeBron versus everybody else. That's basically what you're saying. And that's a crazy comparison.
Hold on. But Mike, if sees, correct me if I'm wrong. Has Mike went in the playoffs and lose to any other Western Conference team that we went in?
You talking about Michael Jordan, man? You talking about years ago? It's 2 different leagues now, man.
No,
it ain't the same league.
But are we talking about the GOAT that y'all keep talking about? That he is the GOAT.
Are we gonna talk about the 6 years that Mike didn't make it to the playoffs?
All right, Mike fought through it.
Can we talk about the 6 years he didn't even get there?
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk.
Can we talk about Kareem? Can we talk about Kareem really being the real GOAT?
Yeah, Kareem is.
Yeah,
I hate that, man. I hate when they compare Jordan to LeBron. It's 2 different eras.
Me too.
2 different types of player, man.
That's right.
Okay, but what about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar being the GOAT, man? I want to stop and have a conversation about that for
Well, Kareem changed the game. He completely changed the game, man, as far as how people play defense and everything. So you know, he was a great player. But if you post, say what now?
How many rings he got?
I don't know how many he got. Somebody tell me.
I think Kareem got
what? 5.
I think he got 5.
I thought he had 6 too.
Oh, he might.
How about 7, man?
He got how many? I think he got 5 though.
No, he definitely got more than 5.
So we're gonna go back to Bill Russell and Robert Horry then, aren't we? Horry the real GOAT.
Well, Bill Russell got more than anybody on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but based on that, Horry better than Mike.
Right.
Why Russell? If that's the case, then Russell the greatest of all time.
Kareem got 6 rings.
Okay. I know it was something like
And
that.
how many
He got
Mr.
something before Magic got there.
That man they got 11 championships.
Oh yes, Bill do.
Yeah, Bill got 11, man. But why we ain't talking about that stuff? I don't understand that. If they want to say, listen, hold on for a second, but if they want to say that that's how Mike is better than everybody else, you know what I'm saying, Kobe, LeBron, and so forth, is because of the 6 rings, then why come Bill Russell 11 don't add up to nothing?
That's true. But I
don't know, but
Horry on one show like that before. That
Horry got 7 rings.
On
Horry
who
got
defined this and why we weren't talking about them.
And
because here's why.
I see why they mentioned Horry, because Horry ain't really a star player, but Bill Russell was a star on the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Is it because of the rules were different? Y'all don't want to count some championships, or I don't understand why he ain't in the conversation, man.
He should be in the conversation, but the issue is this: it's more to it than just rings when you say GOAT. But it depends on who you're talking to. It depends on who you're talking to. So they're going to be extremely biased about it. Because see, here's the thing. Me, I can love Michael Jordan. I can feel like Michael Jordan's the GOAT, if that's what I want to do. But I can also look over there and say, well, wait a minute, I love the way the LeBron plays his game too. I feel like he's one of the greats. I feel like he can potentially, if he does some different things, you got to still put him in the conversation. Is he there right now? I don't think so, but everybody know how I am about LeBron. The issue is this. We feel like we have to pick sides. Why we can't just deal with the greatness? Mike was a great player. LeBron's a great player. But we're not going to do that because we got haters like Big T that's hating on the man that's on his team and just made a crazy comment and said basically LeBron James, King James, is hurting the Lakers. That's crazy.
Right. I said
oh, man.
I said it.
You feel it? You didn't mean it, though.
I expect that from Tim, though. He's a Redskins.
Yeah.
I expect him to say that.
But like I said, but what did I say at the beginning of the season? Shots fired. I said that I will be real critical of him. He's going to have to make this team better or not. And like I was saying, he went to the West for be the best player in the NBA. And why can't you, like I said, why is that team's not better? I don't feel like they're better.
Tim, you got to think about this, man. How many games had LeBron missed?
17.
What was their record before he went out?
They was in the fifth place, something like that.
There you go. You just answered the question right there.
Okay.
Thank you.
You just answered your question.
But how you gonna lose?
There's no but. Case closed. Moving on.
To the Atlanta Hawks.
So you still gonna lose the teams, Big T. And while we on that, their record last year was 35-47.
Okay, yeah.
That was their record for the entire season. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that they're not gonna win 35 games this year?
They will.
And they were the last I checked, they were at 28. So
they're 7 games away.
Yeah. So they're not gonna win another 7 games this entire year.
The way they're acting, they ain't.
Oh man.
Yeah, you need some help, boy.
Yeah.
You're going to buy
his name to Big 8.
They got 40 games. They got 41 games left.
Yeah. The way they acting, they ain't.
They ain't been sitting out of 41. They need to take the whole team.
But I do have to say this. I'm not gonna blame it all on LeBron. It's some chemistry.
You been doing it the whole show?
Yeah, I have. But I think it may be Walton. I think they might need to go ahead and make a coaching change. I won't blame it on Walton, but sometimes you might gonna need to go make a coaching change to get these guys together. Some teams that probably are fit better for somebody else.
I would like to see Mark Jackson come back.
Yeah, I would too. But why not give Brian Shaw a chance like he did?
Because you got to give that to somebody that LeBron can't control.
Yeah, right. That's true.
So and let me be straight. If LeBron handpicks the coach, he does not need to be your coach.
If LeBron picks, gonna be pie.
You think?
And I'll give you another thing. Tell me another player that has won the way LeBron has won without a Hall of Fame coach. I'm waiting.
I ain't say he has.
Don't get quiet, Tim. Don't get quiet, Tim.
Oh no, I ain't getting quiet. He proving my point right now because the East. I feel like he in the East he been fairly easy for him, and when he get in the West, he can't win.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Big Two.
Huh?
What?
Compare
That's
that.
what it's
I don't know. He talking crazy. He ain't even been in there but for half of the season, and you already saying he can't win.
Look at his record in the West. Like he came in the West, and he can't beat these teams. He can't be the Houston.
Okay,
he can't be the he can't be the Sacramento Kings. He can't beat Golden State. He beat them once. Now he couldn't do it no more.
So Golden State is the best team though, right?
Right.
Didn't the Lakers beat Golden State by 26?
And the Christmas, it was Christmas. It was.
But I'm saying, didn't the Lakers beat Golden State though, right?
Watch this.
So now you're making it.
No,
now you're making excuses.
Yes or no answer?
It was yes.
Yes or no answer?
Yes, but hold on. But
so what's the point then?
But did he beat them or because he went down and Golden State got back in the game within one, or did the other guys beat?
Yeah.
You still had to use what he had while he was out there on the court.
I'm just saying.
And just like you said, they were ranked number 5. He gets hurt, then they drop out of the playoffs. So that right there lets you know that he brings value to the team.
Right. Okay.
He comes back, which was basically his first or second game back against the Hawks. Don't have a great showing. But see, Tim, Big T, what you do is this. If they have a good game and they win, you say LeBron didn't do it by himself. But if they play the game and they lose, you say it's LeBron's fault, which that's not fair or accurate. Y'all see what he's trying to do, right? He's stacking the deck either way.
Right. I see it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not the big guy. So
yeah, you getting exposed tonight.
Oh, look.
He's praying for the best, preparing for the worst, preparing for the best, man.
Well, hey.
That's how they go.
So, all right.
You can hit on LeBron all you want to, man. You going to the playoffs with him.
All right. Okay. I get off the Lakers bandwagon right now. We'll bring up another team, but like I said, last thing.
But what you hear? What y'all hear about Jason Tatum guarantee that the Boston Celtics will win the finals this year?
I ain't hear that. He said that.
Yeah.
You're not the best team in the East, but
you don't have to be the best to win it, though.
Right. I'm just saying.
You gotta get hot at the right time.
I will bring this up, and I would since LeBron walked out of the East has looked a lot better and competitive. Agree?
So then you still proving the point. I disagree, but you still proving your point to be LeBron is an asset because how is it that he leads the whole coast and now it's more competitive if he was garbage and all the rest of that stuff. So thanks for that little snippet. But at the same but at the same token, okay, it's a simple thing. Like I joked about my world champion New England Patriots for next year when I said the only question we got is who coming in second. Okay, so you got to ask yourself, it's the same situation with the NBA. You sit up there, and what I always like to use life stuff. On your job, if you got a pickup team or whatever the situation is, you know, when you look at that team you facing, you know if you're better than them.
Right.
Or if you're not, you already know it. So, what are you going to do? Back in the day when me and King C's would play ball and stuff, we would just have a pep talk with, all right, guys, y'all ready? We can't play. Can't play with these boys. It was simple. That's all we need to say. We knew, hey, respect them, and we go out there and we'll play. So it's the same issue now. You got the East sitting over there looking at the West, and who on the throne? Them Golden State Warriors. So now I'm looking at my squad. Right now, man, we in second, we in third, we in fourth. Because at the end of the day, who cares about who can beat somebody one game? I got to look at that team and say, well, my team right now, can I beat Golden State in the best of 7? And if the answer is no, then I got to bring on whoever I got to bring on, however I got to get them there. If it's through the draft, that's fine. If I got to trade and create super teams, quadruple super teams, big 4s, big 5s, then that's what I got to do.
Hold on. Man, it sounds like you throwing shots. It's like you throwing shots.
76ers? I'm just saying. If you go, nobody. I'm just saying, all these guys who are creating these super teams, you do it because you have to. It don't matter about what you want to do. If you don't want to end up at the end of your career like Charles Barkley, like Patrick Ewing,
Karl
Malone. You know, didn't Karl Malone look funny at the end of his career because he went to the Lakers chasing a ring? And didn't get it. That's right, and didn't get it. So if you want to do it, you got to do it because you got to take down the big dog. You out here trying to shoot. You know, Golden State got AK-47s. You got bow and arrows. That ain't gonna work, man. So the East was gonna have to get better because everybody. What was happening was this: the East kill each other, and then they get to the playoffs, and then Golden State drag them. And Golden State is still young enough to do that for the next 2 to 3 years. So what am I going to do? Am I going to sit here and say, well, you know what? Hey, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to stay with my team. Or am I going to make the necessary trades? I'm going to make the necessary trades because at the end of the day, no one cares that guy from Boston tore up Kevin Love's shoulder. At the end of the day, don't nobody care that Kyrie went out hurt and LeBron was by himself when they talk about how many rings he hasn't won.
Yeah. They
just talk about the wins and losses. They don't put an asterisk beside it and say Love and Irvin was hurt. And even with that, he still played out of his head. They don't talk about it. So you got to do what you got to do to win. So it didn't matter if LeBron was still in the East. The East was getting hard. The East was going to get harder this year anyway because everybody got tired of coming up short. And then you can't say he ran to the West because the West is way better than the East. So he wasn't running from anything. But he is just striving for greatness. And one day you might be able to see that, Big T.
Amen. Amen.
But not now.
The church say amen.
But not now. So, all right, let's talk about these world champions Golden State Warriors. So, it's mid-season. So, still looking the same. I give it to them. They're great. You know, they had a little bump in the road the other night. A little frustration. Steve Kerr went ready to slap somebody. So, Steve, let's just start off about your Warriors. What you think about them mid-season? You looking for another ring guaranteed, or can somebody come knock them off?
Dun, 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 dun.
And see, you still out here.
Of course, I'm in the building, man.
Did you hear my question?
Oh, what's your question, brother?
Oh, I
I
said,
got, I got to stir.
I said, can it's mid-season. They had a little bump in the road the other night. Steve Kerr ready to slap some referees, and things little frustration showed. Now, can somebody come up and knock your Golden State Warriors off?
Can they?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. People still waiting on Jesus to come back. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
somebody knocking off the Golden State Warriors is just like that, man. You got to come back waiting, man. I don't see nobody coming yet.
Nobody.
I don't see nobody coming yet.
Houston had them on the ropes last year, Steve.
It used to. I don't see that happening this year. I only see it to be that type of fight this year. Houston
No,
was
because
tough.
they got cousins.
Yeah, they got cousins, man. If situation gets too out of hand, we go down there and start slapping folks. You know what I'm saying? You go sit down for a couple games, don't worry about it. Draymond got you. And we're going to take it to the end, man. But I think, I don't know, man. I really don't see no competition coming out of. I mean, I know they're going to come to play hard, but we just going to come harder, I feel. I don't feel like no threat. Houston, nobody, man. Because if the playoffs were to start right now, we would play the Clippers. That'll be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then Denver Nuggets and San Antonio Spurs. Denver Nuggets beat Spurs. Denver Nuggets, they all right, but nothing, man. OKC, Utah Jazz, either one, man, nothing, man. Portland Trail Blazers, Houston Rockets. Good competition, man, but still at the end of the day, nothing, man. I don't see nobody getting no more than 2 games out of all those games. I don't see nobody getting a series no better than 4-2. That's the best you'll get out of it. That's the best you'll get out of it. I'm talking about you might get a couple of sweeps. You might get swept all the way through it, but I'm just saying that's the best you'll get out of a series from us is a 4-2.
So I definitely guarantee you will win another championship this year.
Yeah, we're going to win that, man.
3P.
Simple, easy. It's easy mathematics. It's simple.
All right. Chauncey, what you think, Chauncey? Mid-season, Golden State Warriors.
Do I think they'll win it?
Yeah, ain't nobody else can get them.
I don't think they're gonna win.
Why not, Chelsea? Hold on. Shots fired.
I mean, I've been saying that for the whole while. It ain't changed. I don't think Golden State gonna win this year. I'm not saying they ain't a good team. I just don't think they're gonna win it this year. Who's gonna beat them? This gonna be the year they lose, and then they're gonna split up after this year.
But who's gonna beat them though? Like Matt asked you, who would you think would beat them?
I don't know because I don't know. To be honest with you, man, I don't know who else really gonna be in the playoffs right now. But hey, you can't count Houston out. You can't count OKC out right now, man. OKC is starting to find their groove. You can't count
I respect OKC.
Yeah.
You can't count the Bulls out, man. And the 76ers, man, is starting to build a team. They don't add some players, man. We can't count them out either. I mean, there's some teams that I feel like, push come to shove can beat them. I just don't feel like this is Golden State year. I feel like this is the year Golden State gonna break up because they didn't win the playoff. They didn't win the championship. They're gonna break up.
I would like for you to be right.
I mean, that's my opinion. Hey, it is what it is. If they win, hey, they win. But I just feel like this is going to be the year that they break up. And if they win, why break up if you don't won 3?
Right.
So they got to have a reason to really break up.
I can see King C's face right
Man, that's.
now. I can see
Excuse
your
me?
face right now.
Yeah, I'm just. Brother have his peace, man. But yeah, okay.
Matt, what you think?
I mean, I'm feeling right now. Let me tell you why. Let me give you my prediction first. First of all, the only team that can beat the Golden State Warriors is the team that they see when they stare in the mirror. So they basically gonna have to self-destruct. Now I've seen little hints of that, but maybe Kirk can pull it back together.
Yeah.
But we can talk all day long about Houston. I think Houston have been there enough where they're battle tested. But I keep saying this. I keep saying it over and over again. Chris Paul, I'm putting him in the same basket as Kyrie Irving. Where's Kyrie right now?
On the bench, hurt.
That's right. That's right. And I've been telling you guys, I fear that Kyrie is going to be like Grant Hill. Could have had a excellent career, but he stayed hurt. Chris Paul, man, he's a lot older. If he can stay healthy, I feel like they're the only team that can really take them 7 games. If he can stay healthy. OKC, like I said, OKC is coming up. If Paul George continues his play now, because he's putting up 30 and 40 points a game sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then they can be an issue, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Capella gonna give Cousins a fit down there in that paint. As far as for Houston, because it's just that he's faster going up and down that court. So, but I still ultimately feel, unless somebody get hot and start playing crazy in the next couple of weeks, that it's Golden State against everybody else. And everybody else, as much as I hate to say this, everybody else is playing for second place.
How you saying that?
Because I hate to say it, but I'm just being honest about my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I always like about you, Matt. Man, you always about your opinion, man.
You crazy.
Yeah.
So, do my opinion matter?
Well, since you're the CEO,
Well,
I guess.
I kind of agree with Chelsea. I feel like somebody can knock them off. And I'm looking.
Well, you can eat.
I'm looking at OKC. If they play,
Okay.
I feel like.
Do you think the Earth flat?
But OKC got everything that they need to beat them. They got.
I just want to know, do you think the Earth
They
is
got
the Earth
defensive
flat?
players. You got Westbrook. You got Paul George. What's the center name? Adams.
Yeah.
He can have a great game, a great series.
Adams is a man. I get that. He's a man's man.
Yeah.
Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Steven Adams. They got everything they need. They can give Houston, give Golden State a run. They got the nastiness in Westbrook. Westbrook is two of Draymond and Cousins. So
You two
he's a Draymond and Cousin in one.
Yeah, but he's 6'3".
Yeah.
he's talking crazy big thing.
And you got a bench that can play well enough that can get it done.
Well, I want you to be right, but I feel like you're wrong.
I might be wrong, but I just said
Hey, you still got the Bucks. You still got Toronto too, man.
Yeah, Toronto.
That's some teams, and Toronto done beat them. There are some teams that can beat you guys, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look here, man. Y'all sound like some guys that own the grocery store but still want to apply for some food stamp cards. That's it. It ain't gonna happen, man.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, man.
And look at what James Harden. Let's say Chris Paul come back, Capella come back.
Say like Paul McCartney, man.
And Gordon.
Golden State gonna win, man. Simple as that. You can get Ben Gordon, Michael Gordon, Flash Gordon.
So you saying
Jeff Gordon.
Healthy Houston can't beat Golden State?
A full, healthy, pregnant Houston can't beat Golden State, man.
So you didn't see, evidently you ain't real about your team then, because you didn't watch it last year, right?
Man, that was the last year. We had a bad series. We had a bad series. And we beat them.
Beat Houston last year. If Chris Paul was healthy, y'all have won that.
We ain't had to worry about if he was healthy.
But I'm saying, if you're gonna be real, so you be real. If Chris Paul wasn't hurt, if Chris Paul was healthy, didn't get hurt, y'all wouldn't have won. Point blank. It is what it is.
You can't prove nothing that this. You can't prove nothing that don't exist. I mean, we can't put a healthy Chris Paul back in the last year game.
Okay, so therefore you just going off what you think, because that's your team. You feel like your team. You're supposed to support your team.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I feel like my team is way better than any other team that's been assembled in the NBA so far.
That's your team. You still feel that way. But be real about it. If Houston is healthy, y'all in trouble.
Man, okay.
You saw that last year. You saw that last year.
I mean, they took a good fight. That's about it.
No, I want no good fight, C's, man. The Chris Paul didn't get hurt, y'all wouldn't have won last year.
Who won?
Y'all won it. I'm not knocking that.
Okay.
But I'm just letting you know.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're knocking every chance you get.
If Houston is healthy, y'all in trouble.
Man, you're not going to say a chance to get. I ain't mad at you, though. I mean, I hope you. No, I can't hope you get what you want, though. All I can tell you, man, is hope for something better than that. You know what I'm saying? Hope for something that you're going to get. Don't hope for nothing foolish.
Keep go for life.
Yeah, man.
I hear you talking.
Man, you already know what time it is, man.
I hear you talking.
You can see them boys play. I mean,
ain't nothing wrong with talking. Talk it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I don't care about the talking part. They got to walk it. Let's see, can they walk it?
That's the easy part.
Anybody can talk, but the walking part's a little different.
I know, man. Same thing happened last year. Same thing happened before that, year before that. I know, man. Walking like we talking. I know like we talking. You stated how I don't know what if, and if this would have happened, if it was a film, we all be doing right here on the radio station.
You doing the same thing, bro? You doing the same thing. Can't neither one of us guarantee. Can't neither one of us guarantee who's going to win it.
No, but you said if last year, if Chris Paul hadn't got hurt, y'all wouldn't have won. You don't know that.
Y'all wouldn't have won. You know that. Everybody know that. It's a fact.
Hey, did anybody else know that? For a fact. Big T, you know that for a fact?
I know for a fact, but I said Chris Paul had y'all on the road.
You still talking about on the road. Do you think they would have won, man, with the guy in there?
I think they would have won.
Right, okay. But who won, though?
Come Golden State was.
Okay, then. Thank you. My case closed, man.
What, game 6? Game 6, what they had y'all by 17. Y'all came back and beat them, right? It was like 17.
Hey, if Villanova didn't come down there and hit that three, oh, who was it? Villanova?
Yeah,
Beat us. Yeah, they hadn't came down there and hit that shot, man. Guess what? We would have won.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
guess what? If Zion win, they go to the Duke and went to Carolina. Guess what? We be winning, man.
All right, we still winning. We don't need Zion.
Yeah, we still winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we will be winning more. We be winning more.
Yeah. A lot easier too.
Yeah.
But we looking good though. I ain't mad at our boys.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about LC over there talking about the damn Houston. But then, hey, that man crazy, man. I ain't know you. Anybody else agree with him on this Houston situation? Because if it is, we can see each other in the playoff for a little friendly wager.
If I'll put a wager on if Houston and Golden State make.
Hold up, Big D. First of all, I need you to fully pay up on my Cowboy bet before we go any further as far as making any more rank.
He got an unpaid debt. He got unpaid debt.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness!
I gotta go get a hat and put it on my head.
Yeah, like he's so too pressed to wear a cowboy hat, man. But I need him to throw that on, man. I need to see you in that, bro.
Wow.
Come on, man.
So you take that Redskins had off, probably any ailments you got probably be gone.
Yeah, I still got the pay up on the internet bit.
Hold up, man. Let me see if I can get somebody to Photoshop me stuff, man. Hold up, let me see if I can. I don't know how to do that Photoshop stuff, man.
So
I know you look good in some damn cowboy outfit, man.
Yeah,
cowboy gear. Yes, sir. Charles, what's good, man?
Everything good, dog.
Okay.
Now, before we got like 10 more minutes. Let's go ahead and get on the East real quick. Now, okay, the East. I think the East has a legitimate chance to win the NBA championship.
All right, man. Y'all tune in next week, man. We're live on our show.
Hold on, Cease. Hold on.
Come on, man.
You got a pretty good Philadelphia team that if they meet in the playoffs, and look how Boston gave y'all a run, and y'all still got to play Boston one more time.
Yeah, but if they smart, they ain't even gonna really play Boston that hard. Yeah. Why would you play them that hard right before the playoffs?
Right. So.
But you still got to worry about the East being the field is leveled so evenly, so fast. You got to worry about them beating each other up to come out of the East.
Yeah, you got Toronto, Philly, and Boston to do that. So who you got coming out of the East, Matt?
I still say Boston can come on out. The other teams haven't had enough time. They haven't had enough time to gel yet.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think the Boston might struggle if they don't have Kyrie, man.
Well, they played pretty good last year without Kyrie Thompson.
Yeah, but I don't think they can come out if they don't have Kyrie.
Okay.
And the way you're looking now, it's like every other month he's hurt. So
That's been his whole career.
That's why he getting ready to go to LA. And if I was LeBron, I'd be like, all right, we're gonna need you about some new knees first, and then you can come on.
Hey, you think LA gonna pick up Carmelo?
They need to. I think. I hate to say this, but I really think Magic had dropped the ball about doing some things. You have Marquise Morris out here. You got Magic. You got Melo. I mean, and you had Cantner, and you have some guys you can bring in some vets that can really improve this team. And he really hasn't. What you got? Nobody. You having problems with the bench anyway. Why not get rid of some of the guys off that bench to bring those vets in to make their team better?
Didn't they get rid of Beasley?
Yeah, that's the only one you got. Well, you got rid of Zubac before you get rid of Beasley. I would have kept him. I would have got rid of somebody else. I think if Magic go ahead. Melo probably got something to prove. I feel he do. Shoot, why not?
I don't know, man. If your goal is to outscore somebody, then maybe you bring them in. But if your goal is of course he'll be help in the playoffs when things and your offense ain't working, and every now and then you do just have to go ISO and beat your man one-on-one. Yeah. So he may help in those situations. But he, like I keep saying this over and over, he has to have that firm understanding that, hey, you're not going to start unless you earn it. I can't say that you're just not going to start, because that wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
You're not going to start unless you earn it. And you're going to have to prove yourself like everybody else. Because, see, that's the problem that we, any sport, we get these veterans, right, well, the veterans, and we pay them based off what they've already done. And that can't help. That can't help you right now.
Yeah.
Because the only thing he's really done is score a whole lot. But that was in his prime. Now, do y'all think Carmelo is in his prime, or do you think he on his downside? Which one is it?
Downside.
Because we don't really know. Because he hasn't gotten a lot of playing time either.
Yeah.
But he can't hurt.
At this point, I think he got a point to prove. He's done been kicked around and embarrassed. I think right now he just want a team where he can go to and show them that, hey, I still got something left in me. I think we can benefit.
Yeah, if you add that, he got a chip on his shoulder, and he still got his ass in the tank. Yeah, I give you that. I give you that, because I think he'd be motivated. So he's gonna be out there trying to do it.
Well, I do agree that he gonna have to learn that, hey, I might have to come off the bench.
Yeah, he gotta learn that.
Yeah, I don't think he can start over Frank.
And I feel like he can do damage coming off the bench, man.
Yeah. You got decent fire coming off the bench with him.
Is Jamal Crawford still playing?
I think so. I think he is in Minnesota.
Okay. That boy still crossing people up. He about 40 years old too, still crossing them up.
Yeah, he got a good time. Like, that's him I've seen in a while since boy from Georgia Tech, Kenny Anderson. Yeah, I used to love the way Kenny Anderson used to handle that rock too, man.
So, so I think, like I said, to me, I think it's gonna be Philly against Golden State in the finals, but we'll see. I think my recap: David Brian better get it together, or he need to go back to Cleveland.
He's already, man.
Already, I'm just saying he need to get out. So,
they probably be in the playoffs.
but before we leave, what you think about what y'all think about Anthony Davis' situation? Do you think he got the GM fired the other night for leaving the building?
No, the GM got it. I've been following this real tight. The GM got fired because of this. Before Anthony Davis and them went public about they wanted to leave, AD and his agent, before they even switched agents, went to him and talked to him. Wasn't nothing happening. Of course, then he switched agents and everything, and they never moved on it. The GM, allegedly, the GM stance was, we still got him under contract. He can't go nowhere. And so by the time the ownership found out about everything, they found out about it almost like it was on the news. So they're like, well, wait a minute, we pay you to handle situations like this. Now, if he was ready to leave, what do we do to keep him? Other than say he was still under contract. Okay, now this reflects of like the year that nobody wants to talk about because they talk about staying with the team the whole career. That Kobe was about to leave LA. And what did LA do? At the last minute, they ran and got him a ton of help. Mm-hmm. Now, if they had went here and said, hey, dude, look, we make this move, we're doing this and this and this, then he could have got him to shut up and we would have never known about it. Because you didn't hear nothing about Kobe until probably about the end of his career. So the GM didn't do his job. That's what got him fired. Not Anthony Davis, in my humble opinion.
Okay. What y'all boys think?
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, why did AD leave the building the other night? That's why I didn't understand.
At the end of the day, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He keeps saying he's going to keep playing. But, you know he's frustrated. You know he wanted to be in LA by now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he just had a little moment.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to talk about that moment until he leaves.
Okay. Oh, well. So, but, hey. We are to the end of the show. Who y'all got tonight in the All-Star game?
Team Bron.
I know it, bro.
Of course.
I got.
Yeah, they got a mom.
I got Giannis. I got Honest.
I know you can take him in. I do too.
Hey, you do it.
Oh, y'all gonna get in the accident then. Y'all get in the accident, you ride with him. Can't see.
I already know.
That boy is the future. He is the future of the NBA now.
Yeah, but shit. They got a mob. They got a mob over there. KD. Dang, how they get all them guys on too? Man.
Yeah, well, hey, both sides decent. Both sides decent now.
So one side is decent, the other side is awesome. I'm saying it look kind of awkward, man. I don't know, but it.
You got Embiid.
I don't know.
You got Embiid, Honest, Curry. Then you understand you got Durant, Kyrie. What is Kyrie playing tonight?
No, he ain't playing.
No.
Who took his spot?
I don't know
who took his spot.
Yeah. I know Paul George playing. D Wade, on his last game. So hey, All-Star
Derek
game.
Nowitzki playing.
Yeah, their last
That's
All-Star
crazy.
game.
But yeah, he deserved that. So
Right.
got to
You
get
think
So
one.
this is last year.
Yep.
Who last year?
The
Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is last year too.
Man, respect that joker, man.
Yeah.
You got to, man. That damn one-legged hop will put you to bed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got one though before he go home. So
Yeah. He been to 2. He got 1.
Yeah.
He got how many?
He got 1. He been to 2.
I thought he had 2.
No, he got 1.
Okay.
Shaq beat him, and then he beat LeBron. So he.
Hey, watch your mouth, Tim. I know you had to say it.
Yeah, had to. Both series against Miami. So, all right. And happy birthday to the GOAT, MJ. Happy birthday, UNC, baby. So, hey.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right, fellas. We are out of here. Same bat time, same bat channel next week. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Everybody take it easy.
All right. And don't forget to tune in to us at Stream Radio. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube app, iTunes app. We're everywhere the major apps all are. And don't forget to check our store out at Stream/Radio Apparel at Stream/Radio.myshopify.com. All right, fellas.
peace.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, this your boy Big T from Extreme Sports. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYMM72. You can also catch me, your boy Big T, Extreme Sports, featuring your boys King C's, Marvin Smack, LC, E-Dub. You can also catch my boy J Real for J Real Hip Hop Show, playing all the local artists around the world right here on Spreaker.com. You can also catch my girl Tanya Staley on Political Nation right here on Spreaker.com. Catch Extreme Radio all on the major apps: iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox app, SoundCloud app, all the major apps around the world. Don't forget, your guys, Extreme Radio, www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYMM72. And you also can catch us by calling in at 919-335-3988. Your boys at Extreme Radio.